Good morning everyone and welcome to Thursday morning's live stroll with myself and the lovely Azra. We're having to go a slightly different way today because there are some dog walkers in front and I know them and they are very slow and it would have been horrendous. Azra would have been whinging and belly aching the whole time. So I've just decided to come this way for a change, so it's a little bit of a reversal, so you'll see it from a different perspective this morning. The stroll, we aren't going to do the long one that we did yesterday. We're just going to throttle back today on that. Whilst the leg is feeling loads better, I don't want to overdo it because if you're with me yesterday, it was the first time yesterday morning I'd woken up without any pain. However, this morning and last night it did start to hurt again a little bit, so nowhere near what it was, far from it, but I just don't want to overdo it. So we're probably just going to do the mile today, so I've got in my head exactly where we're going to go, so come along, enjoy. If you can put up with me for the whole time, great. If not, mute me, just enjoy the stroll. Azra always does, and that's the main thing. So what's everybody up to today? Is it just a normal work day, nothing day, leisure day? Are you on holiday? Are you getting ready to go on holiday for Christmas? Let us know what you're doing. Weather-wise, here in the UK, it's how often it changes. Yesterday morning, it was gloves, hat, long johns. This morning, it's back to 10 degrees, tracksuit bottoms, hoodie, cap, that's it. It's just quite extraordinary the way the weather changes in the UK. So we have had rain overnight, but nothing that's going to affect us now. So in regards to yesterday, just a reasonably average day at work actually. No real surprises. Today is looking very similar to that, to be honest with you. A bit quieter today I think, but then there's some big jobs in the workshop, so there's lots to do. Nice lights there. So yeah, it should be should hopefully be a reasonable day. So again, if you've been with me before, you will know that we're always coming from the opposite direction. But say this morning, due to the dog walkers that were in front, morning. Due to the dog walkers that were in front, I changed the route up now. The chap I just said good morning to, I see him every morning, and I've said that to you before. It's quite extraordinary how you see the same people with the same routine. And we're a bit later this morning, to be honest. Well, when you have to work and go to work early, you have to take your dog out early. So bring you guys along with me as well. Enjoy. Luckily for you, you're not out with her. Hopefully you're sitting somewhere very comfortable, very warm, and you can just enjoy the stroll. Okay, so as I say, this will be a perspective that probably none of you have seen before, simply because we don't do it. I very rarely change the stroll round, and that's how she is when things go past. Obviously I brought her in on a tight lead, but that's how she is when things that bigger than her go past. So yeah, shame, but her backstory is that she was a rescue dog and she was found at the side of a road, so hers and motorised vehicles of any kind don't mix. So this is the main, I'm going to call it the main village because it's the nicest. always on, a beacon in the night. I say always on, I assume it's always on when I come past. Looking lovely. Nice archway there. I'd love to have an archway like that. And then a lovely Christmas tree as well. So now sort of coming into the village centre. Now again, if you've been with me before, you'll know there isn't loads and loads. If you haven't, there isn't loads and loads. But we're lucky enough to have a couple of small little supermarkets, a couple of barbers, a butchers, and a pharmacy as well. So if you're not able to get out of the village, within reason, you could pretty much survive. It's just you wouldn't, you'd be paying obviously the premium prices, wouldn't you, for the villages? Although saying that, the Premier is pretty competitive, to be fair. More nice lights here. Have to be a bit careful because someone just looked out the window as I walked past. So this is the Premier here on the left. Doesn't open till 6. It's currently, 20 past 5. And I must say, walking is beginning to free this up a little bit, which is good news. But we're still not going to overdo it this morning. So we're now basically in the village centre. Now on my right we've got the War Memorial, an old phone box first of all, then the War Memorial, and then there's a church behind here. You won't see the church really, I don't think it's too dark, but you've got the War Memorial over there. So you don't often see old phone boxes now, do you? And the church is just through there, but you might just be able to see the spire through there. Butcher in front. Okay, so we're about to cross over. We're going to cross over and then we're going to go the other side of the barbers and then we're going to go back and then round. As I say, shorter today, but again, just letting this leg settle in. We'll do a longer one tomorrow, I reckon, or similar to what we did yesterday, weather permitting. And then, believe it or not, guys, I was having a nice hot bath last night, and phone went, and anyone in the UK might have heard of it. It's called My Chart, and it's where you get all your results and everything if you go for any blood test, that sort of thing. Anyway, it also, they've now started sending appointment links on that. So I've got to go for an x-ray for this wretched leg, just to make sure there isn't any bone damage. Hopefully there isn't. But they want me to go at 8:15 on New Year's Eve. Just crazy. AM, obviously. So I've agreed to it because it's quite good to get it out of the way before I go back to work and what have you. But Julie's going to have to take me. Because, again, depends how local you are and where you are, but Addenbrooke's, which is the closest hospital, its main car park there was a car fire in there, and the whole car park is shut. Now that must have, listen, I don't know how many spaces there are in there, but that must be half their capacity to park. And it's just a nightmare. Now, whether it be as much of a nightmare on New Year's Eve, you'd like to think not as much of the hospital is open as normal, but it probably is. The X-ray department definitely is. So Julie's going to get up and take me as well. So early start, late finish New Year's Eve. Always the way. Anyway, it is what it is. Got to get it done. Got to put your health first. I've said this many times. It's important to put your health before anything else. We're both of us are very, very lucky with our current workplaces. They are all very sensible people. We've both worked in the same trade for sort of 20-25 years, and it's not always the case. They expect you to be almost on the floor dying before they'll let you go and see a doctor or go to hospital, which is ridiculous, really, because ultimately it's going to cost them more, you being off, then if they just let you go, get fixed and then come back. Anyway, that's a story for another day, isn't it? So when we get to the end here, we're going to do a left. Again, we've done this walk many times, but this is the reverse, which is why some of you may be a little bit disorientated if you've watched before. Let this man go. Sit. Sit. Lay down, Azra. Good girl. Now this house here, it's very strange. I was looking forward to having its lights on and showing you, but they were off this morning. They were on yesterday. I don't know what they do. Maybe they've realised having all their lights on costs them a small bomb because it's always on. Morning. We are going to do a slight deviation, guys. Just so it extends it a little bit for her. Go on, Azra, lead on, come on. Not sure how well the light's coming out. I can't even see Azra's light this morning. Azra, where's your light? Has it gone off? Azra, wait. Azra. No, it is on, it's just very dim. They'll need charging. We might have to stay on this path, guys, because there's not loads of street lights down there, unfortunately. That's a shame. Right, come on, Azra, lead on. Come on. Good girl. Lead on. Come on. She gets very worried. I don't know why she gets very worried. Come on. Might be confusing her doing this in reverse. Come on, Azra, lead on. People tuning in to see you, not me. Or hear me, there we go. Hi, Azra. you know what, this phone is so small I can't see it, but hi to everyone saying hi. I do apologise. To make sure you like and subscribe, do make sure you follow the channel. It does mean a lot. We are doing really well at the minute for subscribers over the last sort of few weeks again. I have been a bit quieter just due to this wretched leg injury, but we are beginning to pick it up again a little bit. Got a few little ideas for Christmas, which I'll share with you probably next week. I have mentioned it briefly, but once I actually know what we're going to do, I'll finalise it with you all. Come on, Azra. I must have the wind in the right direction today, guys, because I can clearly hear the trains in the distance. If you're just joining up, welcome. Do make sure you like and subscribe. This is Azra. This is the crazy one, though you wouldn't think it this morning. She's quite calm, actually, but she's normally a bit of a nutter. If you were with me a bit earlier, you would have seen how she is with anything bigger than her motorised. Had to really pull her in. She was not a happy dog. And this is all orientating from, as I've said before, she's a rescue dog found in a box at the side of a road. So do make sure you like and subscribe, follow our progress. Hey Azra, yeah? Good girl. Now I'm just going to get home today. I'm not going to find a bench to perch on. I just want to get home. I can have a rest when I get home. Just beginning to start aching a bit of the lower back, guys. And this is sort of the concern. Reference this X-ray I've got to go for, where there may be a bit of damage to the hip. Hopefully not. But it is frustrating when you've been used to be doing 2-3 mile walks to then be struggling to do a mile. I mean, yesterday I did, I think, about 1.75 miles. But it felt very good yesterday. This morning it's all right. It's neither great, neither bad. It's just somewhere in the middle. So in a minute, ladies and gentlemen, you will recognise where we started to stroll. There's a road coming up on the left-hand side, and that is where we'll end it. But thanks for your company. It's been lovely as always. We'll resume tomorrow. Watch out for the shorts that are coming out every day. We do shorts with her, so watch out for those. Road coming up on the left. Have a great day, guys, and we'll